Ancestral markers rewrite human history. Ancestral markers like PV92 rewrite patched dogma human history, and prove out of America and Native American origin of species. To know an archaeological site, and or location in South America, and to gain a first impression of old, megalithic, Paleolithic, or archaeological sites. With photos and videos, one can provisionally search for it by its name in Google Maps, and most probably also in Tripadvisor. For instance, search for the unknown site Sarca de La, in Cabeceiras, Paraíba, northeast Brazil. Just like Pedra-Furada in Serra da Capivara. Sarca de La, just as Pedra-Furada, are controversial subjects in a controversial top video, that is a collaboration between Stefan Milo and North02, and hopefully also with the much more informed Brazilian archaeologists Niede-Guidon, Fabio-Parenti and still other Brazilian archaeologists and authors of many scientific publications. The title of the Stefan Milo and North02 video is The Big Problem with Brazil's Oldest Archaeological Site, featuring North02. Searching for an unknown site online. When provisionally searching for an archaeological site by its name in Google Maps, and most probably also in Tripadvisor, most probably only the name of the site will bring you there, for instance Sarca de La, even if nobody seems to know the site. If you search for sitios arqueológicos or archaeological sites in Piauí, Serra, RN and Paraíba, these are some of the states in northeast Brazil, that also host sites like Pedra-Furada and Serra da Capivara, including megalithic sites with similar characteristics, including similar to sites on the other side of the Atlantic Ocean, on the opposite side of the Atlantic Ocean gyres. Unfortunately, this kind of provisionally search results are often touristically oriented and or superficial, at least for now. Such a search is far from ideal to know about any archaeological site, but it gives you an idea about the tremendous number, which most probably is far over 100, even only in these four relatively small states in northeast Brazil. Very probably Niede-Guidon, Fabio-Parenti, at Fabio-Parenti 19, and other commentators in the comment section of this video know them, and have studied at least some of them. Stefan Milo and North02 should take advantage of all this. Soon we, of At Origin for Existence and others, will provide evidence of not only that there was frequent and dedicated Paleolithic and pre-Columbian navigation from Africa to these four states in northeast Brazil, but that there was frequent exchange, dedicated navigation of ships and even fleets. These frequent and dedicated Paleolithic navigations involve hunting whales and megafauna, most probably with several ships or even fleets, which meat and side products the navigators conserved and took with them on their trips, together with whale hunting-related spears, cutting and dismantling tools. These trips or expeditions most probably took roughly about 4 to 6 weeks per trip, in a combination of propelling themselves by known strong typical transatlantic ocean currents, but also by rowing and sailing, and not at all by randomly drifting rafts. This will not only increase the probability of Niede-Guidon, Fabio-Parenti, at Fabio-Parenti 19, and other commentators in the comment section of this Stefan Milo and North02 video, that we react to, telling a for standard dogma very inconvenient truth, but also provide evidence in disfavor of the never-proven and very improbable Beringia land bridge hypothesis, and drastically rewrite human history as we know it today. Something systematically suggested by geneticist David Rye. The traffic was such, frequent, that during the Paleolithic, and possibly before, lighthouses, signal houses, shipyards, and ports were erected and supported. We claim, and provide evidence in our series of videos, and playlists, that Carnac in France, and later Stonehenge also were essential parts of the more complete sets of transatlantic routes, trade and logistics. Certain South American university professors, Brazilian and European researchers, support the hypothesis of Phoenicians in Brazil, particularly in the northeast of Brazil. Shipyards with ships made of petrified wood, containing thick nails and bronze dowels, were uncovered during archaeological research, together with typically Phoenician tools, also exactly in the deep inland archaeological sites and regions subject of this video.